Hey, Soul Tribe. Okay. Got a lot written down. It's all willy-nilly. Wrote it down as the messages came in, plus the things that I'm thinking. So, oh my goodness. So I am down over 100 subscribers. Whatever. This isn't about subscribers. If I was back down to 52 subscribers, I'd still do this. I believe in what I'm saying. Now, I'm going to do the pendulum for you and ask the same questions that we always ask. Only I'm going to put one of the questions different. And then we'll get to what I've written down, what messages came through, okay? And by the way, I'm not angry. Before I do the pendulum, I'm not angry. I am amazingly calm. When the inauguration went through, we knew there was a chance of that, okay? So let's get out of denial. All of us knew that. And I even stated it, that there was a chance that would happen. I stated that in two or three videos ago. And it's like people gloss over the things they don't want to hear. And then when things don't happen exactly the way they think they should, it's somebody else's fault. Once again, the readers being called liars. Okay, whatever. You know what? Take that crap somewhere else, please. The way I see it is when people unsubscribe, and I'm compassionate. On a spiritual level, I am compassionate towards people. If any of you think that this is fun for me and the other readers, you are incorrect. Because when I do these videos, I invite you into my home. This is my home. Entertainment purposes only, by the way. My home. Okay? My space. My living space, my physical space. I invite you into my spiritual space. So I'm sorry that things didn't work out exactly the way you thought that they would, but we've been saying, all of us have been saying it will be unexpected, unheard of, unprecedented. Okay, I want to point out that, I guess we'll do the pendulum in a minute. I want to point out that everyone said that information would come forward on the 19th. And what did dumb bleep do at his victory speech? What did he say? And used the literal word rigged. Not very smart. He is not a smart human being. Okay? That's what narcissists do. We keep talking about narcissists because he is a narcissist. I spotted it the second he came into public view politically. Because at the time I was living with one. And I was raised by one. And every relationship I've ever had has had a narcissist in it. So I know what a narcissist looks like. But it's a narcissist move to say something as blatantly as he did about the space cadet knowing so much about voting computers. And thank you, space cadet. What kind of idiot does that? The kind that is a narcissist and truly believes that no one will ever do anything to them, that they won't serve a consequence. This man is going to serve a huge consequence. We have to be patient. It sucks. It sucks, the big one. We have to. We readers, we're not getting information that you guys want to hear. We want to hear it too. Okay? Readers are in the same boat that you are. We're paddling and rowing right alongside of you. Okay? We've got your back spiritually. We've got your back emotionally. Speak your truth. You're angry, you're sad, you're upset, you're nauseous, you're physically ill. Honor those feelings. But when you bring them to this channel, do it without the finger pointing, please. And do it without the doom and gloom. Oh my God, America's dead, was one comment. And by the way, those comments have been removed. if you say you're sad, you're angry and such like that, I don't remove those. But we're not here for the doom and gloom. As a collective, we all, including me, are responsible for this. Okay? All of us, spiritually. We're responsible for this, but not in a bad way. Do you understand? We're responsible in a our time is coming way, in a the human race reawakening to themselves as spiritual beings, the collective reawakening to themselves as spiritual beings, to ourselves as spiritual beings. We helped create this for a reason. We are ascending. And there are more people jumping on the ascension train every single day. Okay? We have to have faith. You know, and as far as I want to speak to the people I've done personal readings to that are thinking that this is all BS. Was the reading I did for you BS? Every single person that I've done a personal reading for has said that resonated with me. You were spot on. And I'm not saying that because I'm hot shit. Okay? I'm saying that to prove a point. If I'm spot on with all these personal readings, then I'm spot on with these readings. It just isn't happening in the way that we want it to. I'm right along, and I'm right in that boat with you too, where, oh my God, okay, this is it. This one thing is going to is the last piece of the puzzle. It is not the last piece of the puzzle. Spirit, send a message. Hold on, guys, let me find it. Okay, so I already talked about Dimbulb there running his yap about rigging the PA election, okay? That was a cog in one of many wheels. I said in the last video, this is deep. This runs deep. There's a lot of components, and they are being put together. There's information we don't know. We're not supposed to know it. We are supposed to witness it. This is where the faith and the intuition comes in. It's our job to change this. No one is going to save us but us. I've said that 3 or 4 times. No one's saving us. We're saving us by pointing our focus at the light, by pointing our focus to President Harris and President Biden and Vice President Walz. Live in the light. We have to live in the light. It's okay to feel negative thoughts. We're human. We're going to. What's not okay is living in them, being inundated with them, allowing them to control how we react. Not what we feel, because we got to feel what we feel. But we're allowing these feelings to control how we behave. We're allowing them to control what comes out of our mouths. Words are powerful. Now, the last time I was called a liar, or we readers were called a liar, I took that personally. That hit hard. This time, it's like, whatever. Nothing I can do about what somebody thinks. I have no control over that. I'm powerless over other people's actions. I'm powerless over people, places, and things that I have zero control over. The only thing I can control is my outlook, my perception. And when I said that, for some reason, I was drawn to my pyramid with the tree of life in it. My perception needs to be at the top of this pyramid. This is the dark, dense energy. This is us ascending. This is us reaching that goal of ascension and living literally heaven on earth. This is what we're going for, but everything has got to fall. Everything has got to crumble. Why do you think we keep pulling that Tower card? Okay, let's see what else. So yeah, when I woke up this morning and I saw that it was happening, I was like, okay. And I asked the pendulum, is he going to be inaugurated? And it kept saying yes. And it still says yes, and I'll show you as soon as we get through these messages. Sorry about that. I didn't think this through fully before I started. This is straight from the hip. And I want to remind you that I have been transparent with all of you. I have told you guys things that I wouldn't spread around to a group of friends. I wouldn't say it to somebody that I just met. I've been transparent. So cut me a frickin' break, will you? I'd really appreciate it. Okay, so I woke up. That thing, I'm not even going to say the word, that thing started happening, and I started feeling everybody's energy. I was actually on Spiritual Tea, and I don't remember her name. Maybe it's Mary. Thank you very much. You're sweet. You were such a sweet woman. I was on her live, and there were so many really positive and uplifting comments. And by the way, thank you to all of you who have left positive and uplifting comments. It's needed. We need that. Thank you for keeping the faith. Not in me, in yourself. Okay. So I woke up, blah, blah, blah. I already said that. And then, so I'm feeling everybody's energy, and and I'm reading some really great comments, and then all of a sudden it turned very negative. A whole bunch of very negative comments. And I just turned it off. So I'll be watching Spiritual Tea's next live. But I'm going to keep the comments off. So I was overwhelmed with the negativity and the anger and the stress and the strain and just all the bad juju, you guys. So I took a nap. And as I was waking up, Spirit told me it's going to be, Spirit said it's going to work out. It's going to work out. The end result will be what we desire. The end result will be what we want. It will be what we need, what we deserve as a collective. It will be that. But it's going to take time. And every single reader you've ever listened to has said that. We've been putting time frames. I'm guilty. Been putting time frames on things. Okay? Universe doesn't work that way. Still a lot of information that needs to come forth. Okay? Dealing with other people's free will. Let me see. Right, so I was going to point to the repeated comments of energy changes, free will is at play, many moving parts to this, divine timing, not our timing. We just want to get through this, believe me, I understand that. We just want to get through this, and we're going to get through it, but we have to stick together. We have to keep the faith. So I'm going to ask the pendulum, and I'm going to use his name because whatever. Show us a yes, please. Thank you. Oh, highest counsel only, please. Messages for the highest good. Clear and precise, please. Can we see a no, please? Nice. Thank you very much. Can you show us the energy all around us? There you go, guys. Clear, please. Clear. Thank you. Is Donald Trump going to be uninaugurated? Yes. Thank you. Is Kamala Harris going to become president of the United States in the year of 2025? Yes. Thank you. Clear, please. Is Kamala Harris going to replace Donald Trump in the presidency? Yes. Thank you. So this is what I'm hearing from Spirit. When the pendulum, because this is, I can't even explain how this works in words. But when all of us were asking, will he be inaugurated? It said no, because it was looking at, thank you, Spirit, the end result. Okay? It's looking at the end result. This is what we're focusing on anyway, is the end result, isn't it? That's the thing that we're looking at. We're looking at Kamala Harris as the President of the United States. So that is the end result. This is what Spirit is telling me. All right? Okay. Oh, so I looked outside. It has been overcast here in my city in upstate New York. In my city, it's been overcast for almost 2 weeks. Well, the clouds cleared and the sun came out and it was beautiful. And his Spirit gave me the song Blue Sky is Shining on Me. And I've been hearing that song all day long. So I had to, if as long as I share it with, I keep hearing it, it'll stop playing in my head. Okay. And as far as the subscribers that have unsubscribed, I get it. And I've lived my entire life being the shit target for everybody. Excuse my language, but I'm going to be real right now. I've been the crap target for pretty much anybody. I've been the scapegoat. I've been the black sheep. And that's, a lot. That's very common for light workers who are aware of their abilities, right? So that's common. So for the most part, the BS just kind of bounces off me. Every now and then somebody will say something that triggers something from my past. But Spirit helps me work through that. And when I read your lovely comments, you help me work through that as well, by the way. Let me see what time it is. Okay, it's almost 20 minutes. So we ask the questions that we always ask, and the one in a different way. Sometimes you have to do that. You have to ask questions in a different way. Let's pull some cards. Let me pick here. For me, the card deck I'm supposed to use is very warm. Okay, got it. I've got my selenite tower and I've got my amethyst geode resting on my root chakra. I have a bubble of light around me. Messages for the highest good. Clear and precise messages for the highest good, please. Somebody said something extremely derogatory, and another one of you lovely, thank you so much, subscribers said, okay, Karen, move along, or something like that. It just cracked me up because that sarcasm. You gotta love it. We have the Queen of Wands. There's our girl right there. Look at that crown. Rainbow Tarot. That wand is on fire. Stuff going on behind the scenes. We keep saying it because it's true. Right? Behind the scenes means we can't see it. And we have no control over the information coming out until it's time. Six of Pentacles. Those are her votes. She won the election. Spirit, how about if you show us the energy of what will happen in the near future, if you don't mind. I know you're going to be vague. They said we're going to be vague. Okay. Help us out there, brothers and sisters. 7 of Cups. Yeah, confusion. There's going to be confusion and chaos in the near future. Clarify that 7 of Cups. Is that chaos and confusion regarding F-Rump? Oh my goodness, Spirit. Page of Wands, yep. Information coming out, new beginnings due to this information coming out. 5 of Pentacles. 5s are change. The votes, a change. We notice a change in the vote count. Thank you, Spirit. A change in the vote count. And we may not get the exact change, the numbers. Okay, the thing is, we don't need that. We just need to focus on the end result. We don't need all the other added extra stuff. It's like we're digging and reading into things. And again, I'm guilty of it too, okay? Readers read cards based on their experiences, okay? I mean, I do it sometimes, most of the time I'm in the zone, but, and I need to be if I want to be precise with these readings. And I'd rather be in the zone. I would live there if I could. If I wasn't in a physical body, I'd be okay. I really would. But, and don't 911 me. I'm just saying it's beautiful up there in the ether with Source and Spirit. And it's harsh to live here. It's harsh to have my feet planted on the ground. So a balance is something I work on consistently. The balance between being in the physical and being in the non-physical. Okay? The Magician. Again, we got this last reading. Last night we got the Magician. Making something happen. Make sure you guys watch Libby. She just put one up. I have to tell you, I was watching a reader. I'm not going to mention the name because I don't want to be rude. But I was watching this reader and she says something about, well, I never said he wasn't going to get inaugurated. And at first I was mad, Ooh, I was so mad. And then I thought on it for a minute. And I know myself. If you're mad, about something somebody says, Shelley, it's probably because it's true and you just didn't want to admit it. Other than being, straight out, blatantly disrespected. Somebody says something that's not pointed at me or gives me information and I get angry, I probably didn't want to hear it. So I have read into it as well. Regarding, let me clear this up, regarding him not being inaugurated. Again, the Pendulum says he's not going to be inaugurated. I didn't do that, sorry. Let's ask in the present. Has Donald J. Trump been inaugurated legally as the President of the United States? No. Well, that's the old question, okay? Is Donald Trump going to be inaugurated as President of the United States in the year 2025? No, again. Non-inaugurated was a yes. Just a reminder. Oh, dear God. Oh, we're on a roll, you guys. Justice. Scales of justice. Equilibrium is the word I just heard. Equilibrium, balance. Thank you, Spirit team. 3 of Wands. Moving forward with a decision. Taking action. Remember, don't put a time frame on it. Every time we put a time frame on it, we get disappointed. Let the universe do its work. Let's focus on the end result. Forget all the other stuff. I'm talking to myself too. King of Cups. I'm the King of Cups. That's definitely President Biden. There are still certain things he can do. I mean, he can't legally go in there and say, "Oh, you're under arrest" or anything like that. But he's already started stuff in motion. Thank you, Spirit. He's already put things in motion. I'm not just talking about these executive orders, because F. Rump is going to poo-poo those, and that'll be that. However, I did hear Libby say that those will not be put into action or passed in the House or something like that. You watch her video, but something's not going to happen with those for at least 30 days. So you got 3 to 4 weeks before that happens, and for all we know, he'll be out of there by then. We're all worried about our grandmas and our moms and dads and our disabled children. I have a nonverbal autistic grandson. The son that lives with me is well, back then it was called Asperger's, very functional. I have autism and ADHD. So all of us are worried about the Social Security, the veterans benefits, all those things. We need those things. So, I mean, you'd think that money from the government was going in his pocket somehow. I don't. He's an idiot. Yeah, and I shouldn't be negative, but I'm going to call him as I sees him. He's not right. He's not right. They say that narcissism is not a mental health issue, and I beg to differ. I think it is a mental health issue because of all of my experience with narcissists. Even if he wasn't a narcissist, you can clearly see that he's got mental health issues and should not be sitting in that chair. The lovers, partnerships, working together. President Biden was the last card we pulled, King of Cups, working together. Because these ex-presidents, these our past presidents still have pull. Maybe they can't actually do anything legally, but they still have pull. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, that's my Avril Haines card. What's the word? Investigation into the votes. Queen of Pentacles. The Moon. See, things are still hidden from us. Not from them. Hidden from us. And they're hidden from the opposition as well. It's going to be a beautiful day when there is no such thing as opposition, because that's what we're doing here. This is the point of all of this. Heaven on earth. Ace of Cups. Emotional. New beginnings. Emotional new beginnings. This is not going to be fun. This is not going to be pleasant. It's going to be very uncomfortable and roller coaster-y. We're already on the roller coaster. We're down in the valley of it. But roller coaster, we'll be back up again then. We'll go back down. There's a saying, sometimes I'm on top of the hill and sometimes I'm down in the valley. That's life. 9 of Swords, holy crap. 9 of Swords. Getting ready to bring out that truth. Because the 10 of Swords is the end of the battle. It's a new beginning based on clarity, based on truth. Page of Cups. The information coming through, creating that Ace of Cups energy. That emotional energy. Four of Swords. Different aspects of the truth. Thank you, Spirit. That was a brand new way to look at that card. 4 aspects of the truth, different aspects of the truth. Hanged Man. Waiting. They're waiting for the right time. Please, you guys, I'm begging you to have faith. Ace of Swords, there's that sword of truth. New beginnings because of that truth. Oh, I like it. They've got the little club on there. See? They have the Ace Club. Ace of Clubs. 10 of Swords. There it is. We had the 9 of Swords. End of the battle. New beginnings. Based on the truth coming out. We're not going to feed into time frames anymore, right? It's just creating problems. Temperance, there's our balance. That truth, 10 of Swords, bringing us balance. It's also it also speaks to patience and faith and trust. Death, rebirth, transformation, death of the old. Death of the old paradigms, the old powers. 10 of Cups, emotional rewards. Three of Pentacles, collaboration, working together to bring that truth. Seven of Swords, that's the alleged steal of votes. However, Swords, again, bringing the truth out about that. In a different tarot deck, that would be somebody with 5 of 7 swords in a backpack, or a, you know what I mean, a purse. And they would be looking at their defeated opponents with that smirk on their face and that side eye. That looks familiar, doesn't it? It sound familiar to you? 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands to me has always said happy home, happy family. And they're up in the air. They're not, now if the 4 of Wands were around them on the ground, as some tarot decks do have some people, I don't know, 2 or 3 people generally with swords stuck in the ground around them, that would be entrapment. But because those wands they would have 4 wands, around them, that would be entrapment. But these wands in this deck are pointing up towards the stars, towards that, there's a crescent moon on each side. New moon turning into the full moon, which is bringing things to light. 10 of Wands. Action. Taking action. See the guy in the middle of the boat and all that light shining? He's going to walk through it. He's going to walk through it towards his desired outcome. He's going to take action. 2 of Wands. Balance. Dark and light. Different aspects of the situation, different aspects of information, different aspects of a way to go about bringing forth the information. Again, not necessarily to us. King of Pentacles. That is my NATO, ICC, The Hague. That is bigger power than the President of the United States. Pentacles, votes, bringing forth information. Not afraid to bring it forth either. King. Kings aren't afraid of anything. Wheel of Fortune, end of one cycle, beginning of another. Two of Cups. Okay. Yeah, more balance. Partnerships. Emotional balance. Emotional fulfillment. Thank you for that word, Spirit. Emotional fulfillment. Eight of Swords, feeling trapped. He will feel trapped. He will be trapped. It came out of his mouth. He can't take it back. And even if he tries to point it at the space cadet, oh yeah, it came out of his mouth, which means he was aware. He can't. I mean, he can do whatever he wants, but him saying, I didn't know anything about it. You just said you did, dude. Everyone heard you. Can't take that back. Going to be trapped. Trapped by the truth. Swords. Trapped by the truth. Thank you, Spirit. Eight of Pentacles, seeing the fruits of our labor. Seeing the fruits, these powers that be that are doing these investigations and taking these actions. Seeing the fruits of their labor. Things are coming together. As they should. In divine timing, not ours. Not for nothing, we haven't done such a bang-up job of taking care of business. So maybe we shouldn't be the ones trying to control how things come out. Or we shouldn't be trying to control the manner in which things come out. Because not for nothing, we didn't do such a great job. And this is what we're learning, is how to allow, how to let go. We're learning trust, faith. Because the world has become a thing that we don't trust people. We don't trust what we hear. We don't trust what comes out of people's mouths. We don't trust people's actions. This is why we're going through all of this, to change all of that. If you can't have faith in the readers, I get that. We've all been let down so many times. But that's because we're putting restrictions on things ourselves. By saying, oh, it's got to happen this way, or it's got to happen by this time, or that time, or this month, or the other month. I still get a yes for March for President Harris. So Three of Cups, collaboration. Bringing about emotional things. The Devil, wonder who that is. So this is, twofold card, okay? So yeah, we know who that is. We don't have to go through all that. But it's also about us breaking the chains that bind. The chains that bind us are the lack of trust, lack of faith. Letting go of the chains that bind. Letting go of old thought patterns, old perceptions. Right now, we're in a transition, and we don't know what to think. So trusting is it's easier. Seriously. It's easier than us we're putting ourselves through all this stuff, emotionally and mentally. Through expectations. That was the word I was trying to think of earlier. Expectations. Seven of Pentacles. The Phoenix rising from the ashes. President Harris sitting in the presidential seat. Pentacles, votes. An abundance of votes. Page of Swords. Message bringing clarity. Queen of Cups. Oh, Queen of Cups. Let me think on that. So the Queen of Cups is nurturing. Okay, there's a message in this. In this card, that's a message for us. To nurture ourselves. Go do something you want to do. Remove your focus from world events right now. Turn that freaking TV off. I know I'm on social media. I'm going to tell you to give social media a break. Gee, I did this morning. Now, normally I get up in the morning, get my energy drinks, uh, uh, hit my vape here a couple of times, and then I start looking at comments and reacting to the comments. I didn't do that this morning. I sat with myself. And I can do that today because I love me today. Ace of Pentacles. Abundance. Oh, an abundant new start. An abundance of information bringing about a new start. Ace of Wands. Again, taking action on that information, bringing about change. Two of Swords. Working, the balance of people working together for a common goal. To bring about this information. To bring about these truths. Did you notice his wife's face? I didn't. I just caught a glimpse of her face because it's all over the freaking place. It was freaking irritating. Ugh. So I did my best to avoid, right? Because he himself doesn't bother me. I just didn't want to feel that energy of him. Like looking at him doesn't bother me, but I don't want to feel his energy because it's negative and heavy and dark and dense. So anywho, did you see her face? Because I saw it just for a split second. She didn't look all that thrilled. And not for nothing, did I see her wearing a Jackie Kennedy style dress or coat? Correct me if I'm wrong. That looked like something that Jackie Kennedy would have worn. Give me a break, will ya? Judgment. Can't get it. You can't make this stuff up, okay? Judgment is coming. I'm not even going to explain that card. Don't have to. We know what that means. Knight of Wands. The task of this night is to bring forth information. King of Swords. Again, kings are very sure of themselves, confident. I can't get a name on the person this card is related to. But this is a male bringing forth the information, and I'm being told to us personally. Again, not all of it, just enough. Eight of Cups. See the phases of the moon? Yeah. The phases of the moon going from dark to light again, bringing forth, illuminating, bringing about the truth. Eight of Cups, so beginning to see the truth, having some emotional, feeling a little more emotional stable is the words I'm being given. Okay, I'm going to pick one more, and then we're going to get some oracles, I guess. Eight of Wands. Lots of action. When it comes, it's coming quickly. It's trickling right now. Lots of action. Okay, let's see what the tree keepers have to say. Keeper of Forgiveness. I'm going to take the one that came out first. Keeper of Forgiveness. I don't know how I could possibly expound on that. I think that one speaks for itself. We need to start forgiving people for being what they are. We don't forgive for other people. We don't forgive for the person we're forgiving. We forgive for us. So I'm going to say I'm getting the message of that's the let it go card. Let go. Do what you need to do. Call them names, holler, scream, scream into a pillow, box, do some shadow boxing or hit your mattress on your bed, or beat on your pillow, beat on your stuffy. I can see somebody right now beating on their little stuffy rabbit. Poor rabbit. Stop beating that rabbit up. I had a Pomeranian. It's called a party pom. He was little. He was a little guy. And he had a Humpty rabbit. Yes, I had to wear my kitchen gloves to wash it. I just had a vision of people beating the crap out of their bunny rabbit. Stuffy. All right, healing tarot, healing angels, healing energy, healing. We need some of that. Listen to life. I am attentive to the world around me. Signs and symbols guide me to success. I listen and discover the way to the eternal. So let's get on that. Myself included now, remember. Talking to Shelley too. Let's get on that quiet time. If you can't meditate, I dig that, but get some of that quiet time. Let's see what the telepathy oracle has to say. What time is it? Okay. Got a few minutes here. I hate it when I see the bottom card, but I have to look and make sure it's right-sided for some reason. I should just not look. What's the difference? I'm going to right-side it anyway. Definitely don't do reverse strength. Don't do reverse oracles. Strength. The power of love is like a magnet drawing souls together. I'm trying to get it right. Okay. I was guided to pull Sacred Traveler. Let's work on our heart chakras, you guys. And our root chakras, okay? As uncomfortable as Earth School is, no matter how dense it is, it's important to ground. Faraway places, get ready for new horizons. So we're gonna leave the faraway places piece of it out of there and focus on the get ready for new horizons, you guys. Feel a lot of serious dark energy coming from the collective. I feel it's not making me feel that way anymore because I bubbled myself and I asked for help from my guides. I asked for help from Source. Source doesn't think that it is too good for us, right? Oh, I'm this omnipotent being. I'm so much better than you, and you can't talk to me. This Source doesn't think like that. We are a direct piece of Source, literally made in His image, energetically made in Source's image and energetically. And I don't put a gender on Source. Source is us. Let's tap into that. Angel message here. Let's see. Forgiveness. There it is again. Forgiveness. Pretty colors. Okay. CSS. Can't see bleep. Holding on to a past hurt is preventing you from moving forward and achieving your heart's desires, and let it go. Forgiveness does not mean that you condone another's actions. You guys, the angels, the guides are really, really speaking tonight, okay? Give me a second. Okay. It simply means that you are no longer willing to be a perpetual victim to a particular person or event. Blame is a waste of your... Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry guys. Blame is a waste of your precious energy. Bless and surrender to the past, for in doing so you will redeem the joy of life. Oh my goodness. Oh, I just got blasted. That was intense. Okay. I'm not really feeling those. Let's get an angel number. Okay. All right, angel number coming up. Pardon me, folks. 1, 2, 3 again. Got that the last reading. Okay. Your path will not look identical to anyone else's. In other words, things are not going to happen the way you think they are. That is what makes you, that's what makes this situation unique. Remember that as you stay the path that feels connected, the path will continue to lead you to alignment. Let your vision be as different as you are. And your affirmation, my path is mine and mine alone. When I follow my path, alignment comes naturally. Oh my goodness, so you guys, that's the end of that. I gotta go clean up my act and record a weekly in somebody's personal reading. So, all right, that is that. This is this and that is that. Okay? Hold that faith. It's coming. What we want is coming. But we have to go through all of this to ensure that the change is permanent and lasting and not just a whim. Okay? All right, you guys. Thanks for showing up. Much love and many blessings.